All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes, Monopoly! The world's most popular board game is now Monopoly the VR game. Here come the players. The red player, Peach, the gold player, Dave, and the green player, Stephanie. Here comes Mr. Monopoly, Jason Myers, and please welcome our host, Turd Ferguson!
Hello, welcome back again, everybody. My God, it is good to see all of you. We're here. Finally, we are in the championship game here of Season 2 of Monopoly, coming to you live from Grandma Studios inside of the MVG production house. And yes, don't adjust your television screens. We are inside of VR chat and right on top of the actual Monopoly set. Man, it is so good to have everybody here. Man, this has been a great season that we have had so far of Monopoly, and it's time for that championship game. So let's go ahead real quick and meet our players tonight. First, we start with our red player. He was our number 4 overall seed in the tournament, and he comes to us with $282,080. Please welcome back to the Monopoly stage, Peach Baskets.
Wow, seriously, 200,000? I'm surprised.
No, 282. Clean out your ears and listen.
Good answer. Great answer.
Welcome. All right, so yeah, Pete, 2,000 baskets. You won a tournament. You are in the red position, which means you're our highest rated seed left overall. Tell me, what does it mean to you to make it here to the championship game in Season 2?
Oh my goodness, with all the level of competition that I have been going up to this point, I know it's not getting any easier. And I may be like the highest remaining seed, but that's quite frankly to me, I don't think that really means a whole lot given like, oh my God, these two like titans I'm going to be going up against here. It's not getting any easier, I know it, but hopefully I'm ready.
Well, definitely, hopefully you are ready. So if you would, go ahead and remind everybody where it is it from, what you do for a living, why are you going to be you in a Season 2?
Yes, well, okay, usually I'm your resident squid human hybrid from 2000 in the future, but for this occasion, today I'm a shadowy figure in a nice patterned robe. I usually spend my day masquerading as a casino cashier, while at night I'm fond of being an eternally bitter human hybrid, and of course showing off my somewhat decent singing voice from my own executive suites in the land of 10,000 years of frustration, being the soda. And for why I think I'm going to end up your champion today, I don't know. I would say that, well, I've been in this situation before. Last time I was actually in the tournament championship round in your Season 1 last year. I couldn't quite finish the job there. I'd like to do it this time, but again, like I said, it's not getting easy. And this time around, Steffi and Dave, the level of competition definitely is to be reckoned with. When it comes to them, we've all had our fair share of a fierce battle. I've been able to tell them, they've been able to see me. I see this as an even battle. It may, let's say, to the hell, so many things to get to. Dice, community chance cards. I'm going to do what I can and leave the rest to fate.
Well, I think at this point you're going to try to talk the other two contestants to death. But yeah, I think that is a very good thing for you to point out for those people that did not get to watch the Season 1 tournament. You are correct that you were the one person that was in the championship game last year that's returned this year. Last year you finished in second place overall in the championship game. So who knows? Maybe this year will be first place. Well, we wish you the best of luck as we move on over to our gold player. He comes to us as the number 6 overall seed, and so far in the regular season and the tournament, he's been able to add together $129,997. Coming to us from the land up north, Mr. Dave Standish. Welcome back to Monopoly.
Thank you, Turd. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing very well, and I tell you, it's very odd with you being in a VR chat. I would almost say that your microphone's coming across even better than normal.
Yeah, I'm on my laptop rather than my phone, so we'll keep experimenting and better for.
Well, yes, experimenting can be a lot of fun. So yeah, Dave, as we said, you're the number 6 overall seed, just a little shy of $130,000. This is the first time you have made it to the championship game here on Monopoly. So what do you think it is about you that got you to this point?
Honestly, I think it was just knowing the right question, right time, and maybe the luck of the trivia. I think it was third and fourth stretch to work out. So
I will throw out to you real quick, you're kind of cutting in and out at times, so as you're going through here and as we're getting going, you might check your sensitivity that we were looking at earlier, maybe make it a little bit lower so that it's catching you a little bit quicker. But with that being said, if you would remind everybody out there where you're from, what you do for a living, and tell us why you will be the champion of Season 2.
I am from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I am a sports broadcaster and our trivia host, and I get to sleep in tomorrow because our national holiday is on July 1st. So, yeah, that's basically what I do, and I'll win if I get the most questions right, essentially, and like saying, just a little bit of luck on my side will probably help a little.
Well, we definitely wish you the best of luck here, and good luck to you here tonight as we go over to our green player. He was our number 7 overall seed in the tournament. He was able to amass over the course of the season $171,792. Please welcome back to the Monopoly stage, Mr. Scott Seffi Vey.
Hello there. How you all doing tonight?
We are doing very well, Seffi. We'll just keep it as simple as that and just go with Seffi. So yeah, number 7 seed. So you're the lowest seed remaining in the tournament. You're not the lowest seed ever that's made it in here to the championship game. What do you think it was that helped you through the tournament here make it into this championship round?
Well, good combination of trivia knowledge, maybe the luck of the draw of the questions well, and just being able to maybe get a good hustle takeover once or twice during the season. That helps a little bit as well there.
Well, and I think that's a lot of what all of you said, just having things come up at the right time. But, hey, 3 great players here tonight. We're going to see who's going to get the luckiest of them all. So if you would, Seth, you'll remind everybody where you're from, what it is you do for a living. Are you going to be the champion of Season 2?
Okay, well, I am from Hayes, Kansas. I work at the Home Depot as the cashier. For why I think I'm going to do a good job? First of all, see how it is that I play every game. I think I'm. Well, if I win tonight, we'll have a great party. How about that?
Hey, that works for me. Ladies and gentlemen, those are our contestants. right, so those of you that are out there watching on the MVG YouTube page and the live chat, thank you very much for being here, Tony. Good to see you as always. I know there'll be more of you that jump in the chat as we go along. Sorry that we're getting started a little late tonight. We had planned on being started about an hour ago, at least an hour ago, but we had some technical difficulties, but that's okay. We're here now, so let's go out and have some fun as we get started with the acquisition phase of our game. This is where we get everything set up. Yeah, you can see the board up on your screen. So, of course, we're going to be going around our board one complete time, stopping at each individual property. I'll ask the players a trivia question. What? Trivia? You say we ask trivia here? You mean we don't just flip a coin heads or tails? We don't do true or false? We don't cry? No, none of that works here. They're going to answer trivia questions tonight. So each of those properties there have a dollar amount at the bottom of that property, which will be how much the property is worth. If they get the question right, that money is going to go into their bank. They get it wrong, however, and they're going to lose it. If no one is able to get the property, we'll cut the property value in half, as we always have, until someone eventually gets the question right. Once we've made it through all of the properties, if someone owns all of them, then they're going to get a special bonus. If it's split between the players, then we will have a showdown round, which we will talk more about that when it comes up, because trust me, it's going to happen with all the intelligence we have on this stage tonight. So here we go. We start with our, and yes, tonight is purple, it's not brown tonight, with our purple property group. And we start with Mediterranean Avenue. This is $60 property players. Best of luck to you. Here we go with our first question in the championship game, hands-on buzzers. In cartoons, Yogi Bear and Boo Boo originally inhabited is championship.
Jellystone?
Is correct. $60 to you takes you up to $60. We now move over to Baltic Avenue. This is again a $60 property. Here comes the next question. Looking to see that buzzer get reset. Okay, I think we're good now. Yeah, there it is. And need reset there. Steffi's reset. All right, here we go. Next question. What does the letter B as in Bob stand for in the automobile company BMW? And that's Peach. Bavarian or Bavaria, either one of those is acceptable. Well done. That's another $60 to you. Takes you up to $120. You now have both properties in your possession, which means we don't need a showdown. So you will get the combined value of those two properties, an extra $120, which takes you up to $240. All right, we now move over to our light blue properties, and we start with Oriental Avenue. This is a $100 property, and here is that question. In music, which instrument is Yo-Yo Ma famous for playing? And that's Peach.
The cello.
The cello is correct. $100 to you, takes you up to $340. We now move over to Vermont Avenue, another $100 property players with this question. Waiting for that buzzer to be reset. There we go.
Is it
all right, here we go.
Or mouse click or what is it? Sorry.
So to buzz in, you'll actually push the yellow button on top of your podium.
Like with a mouse click or?
Just click it one time.
With a mouse click, yeah.
Is it highlighting for you?
Do you want to test it now?
Go ahead and try it one time. We'll make sure you can buzz in. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, and as they were saying before, remember, even if you don't think that it's registering, just click one time, because if not, it can cause a problem with the wall. All right, here we go. So Vermont Avenue, $100 with this question, players. In language, the term fortnight refers to how many consecutive days? And that is Peach.
14 days.
14 is correct. That takes you up to $440, and you have two of the light blue properties. All right, I can definitely tell there is a race on that buzzer. All right, next up we move over to Connecticut Avenue. This is a $120 property player. Question. In medicine, the RH factor found in red blood cells gets its name from which type of primate? And that's Seffi. Seffi?
Rhesus monkey?
Rhesus monkey is correct. $120 to you, and that takes you to $120. All right, so we are now going to have a showdown for our light blue properties. So only Peach and Seffi will be in on this one. Peach, I need one correct answer from you. Seffi, I'm going to need two correct answers for you to take this Monopoly. Remember, there is no money involved here. You're just trying to get correct answers, so you take the Monopoly. So here we go. Here is that first showdown between Peach and Seffi. In literature, Napoleon, Snowball, and Old Major are characters, and that is Seffi.
Animal Farm.
Animal Farm is correct, so that's one. So whoever gives me the next correct answer between Seffi and Peach will take the light blue properties and its combined value. Here comes your next showdown. In television, what 1970s cop show starred David Soul and Paul Michael Glazer? And that's Seffi again.
Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch is correct. So, Seffi, you have taken the light blue properties. With that comes $320 of combined value, taking you up to $440. All right, we now make that turn onto 2nd Street. And we are at our magenta properties, and we start with St. Charles Place. This is a $140 property, players. Here comes that first question. What dolls, designed by artist Xavier Roberts, were shoppers scrambling to buy? And that is Seffi. Repeat, you cut out. Cabbage Patch Kids is correct. All right, that's $140 over to you. You're up to $580. All right, we now move over to States Avenue. This is once again a $140 property with this next question. Marblehead is a suburb of which U.S. city? Is it Baltimore, Boston, or the Bay Area? There's the buzzer. Okay, so, all right, so they've got the buzzer there. So, all right, guys, that was Boston. Boston. All right, so we are going to cut that property value now down in half. It's now a $70 property until we get a correct answer. Here comes the next question. What president of the National American Women's Suffrage Association appeared on a U.S. dollar coin? And that's Seffi. Okay, Seffi, you'll need to say it again. You're cutting out.
Okay.
Okay, try again. You keep cutting out.
Susan B. Anthony.
Susan B. Anthony is correct, so that's going to be $70 to you, taking you up to $650. That gives you properties. And I will say real quick, Seffi, you might want to real quick check your settings on your mic to make sure sensitivity is low enough to where it's picking you up good enough. And I'll give you just a second to do that.
Okay. Is this good enough right now?
Yeah, that's way better. Way better. All right. Thank you. All right, so here we go. We now move over to Virginia Avenue. This is $160 players. Here's your question. In business, name CNN's founder who is known as the Mouth from the South. Ted Turner is correct. Well done. It is $160. That's $160. All right, so now we're going to have a showdown for our magentas. Pete, you'll be getting this one out. Dave, I need two correct answers from you to take the Monopoly. Seffi, I only need one from you. So here we go. Again, remember, no money at stake here other than trying to get the combined value. So here we go. Here is that first question. the Vatican, when a new pope is elected, it's announced by correct. So one more, Dave, and you will get this Monopoly. Seffi, you still need one. Next one. What does the W stand for in George W. Bush? Seffi.
Sure.
Walker is correct. So that means, Seffi, you have taken the Magenta Property Group. That's going to come with $440 of combined value, taking you up to $1,090. Well done. We'll let that get updated real quick. For those of you out there watching in the live stream, it does take a little while to get it done. It looks great, but it does take a little bit of time. And this is a good time to say we definitely appreciate the help from one of our friends that you've never seen on the stream. His name is Mr. Bon Maplewolf. Helps run a VR chat community. Shows. So definitely thanks to him for doing this. All right, so now we are ready to move over to our orange property group. We start with St. James Place. This is a $180 property, players. All of you are involved. Here comes your question. The Fat Boy and the Hugger are models produced by which U.S. motorcycle manufacturer? That's Seffi. Harley Davidson is correct. Well done. That is $180 over to you, taking up to $1,270. All right. Avenue. $180, players, for this question. The first African American to be crowned Miss America. Seffi, just in time, Seffi. Vanessa what?
Vanessa Williams.
Vanessa Williams is correct. $180 over to you. Takes you up to $1,450. All right, we now move over to New York Avenue. Is a $200 property, players. Comes your next question. Geometry. Which type of angle measures greater than 90 degrees but less? And that's Peach.
Tooth angle.
Tooth angle is correct. $200 over to you. Takes you up to $640. And just your phone going off. Bleeding through. Yeah, not sure on that. And I think maybe what you're hearing might be one of our people on the set, their air conditioner. And that's just nothing we can that one because they definitely, where they live, they need that air conditioner. So sorry about that. But yeah, that's probably what it is. All right, so we are now going to be having.
My mic's muted.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what it might be, but
I think that was be Travis because he is looking after the video, the stream.
Okay, it could possibly be. Yeah, sorry if there's anything going on there. I can't hear the stream. I just have it up. I've got the video of it up, but I don't have the sound up loud enough.
Yeah, you can clearly hear Price is Right in somebody's phone.
So we'll say if that's you, whoever's doing that, if you could make sure to not have the prices right and your phone going off in the background, that would be fantastic. All right, so here we go. Again, we're going to have a showdown now. Peach, you had one correct answer, and one property, so that means you're going to need two answers now. And Seffi, you're going to need one. Okay, so here we go. Dave, you'll be sitting this one out. Here is our showdown, the Orange Property Group. According to the lyrics of the classic Christmas song, what was Frosty Man's eyes made of? And that's Seffi. Is correct. You have taken the Orange Property Group. That comes with $560 of combined value, Seffi, taking you up to $2,010. Update 2010. All right, fantastic. That means now we are ready to turn onto 3rd Street and our red property group. We start here with Kentucky Avenue. $220 players. You are all involved with this question. The U.S. Department of Defense are Arlington, Virginia. Dave.
Pentagon.
The Pentagon is correct. All right, $220 to you takes you up to $380. We move over to $220 property players. Here comes the next question. Who painted the creation of Adam on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? And that's Seffi.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo is correct. $220 to you takes you up to $2,230. We now go to Illinois Avenue. $240 property players. Blubber and Super Fudge are both coming-of-age books written by, and that is Peach.
Judy Bloom.
Judy Bloom is correct. Well done, Peach. $240 to you. Takes you up to $880. For the first time tonight, we have each of you has a property. So here's how this showdown is going to work. Each of you are going to need 2 correct answers. Those answers do not need to be consecutive. I just need 2 total correct answers from you, and then you will take the monopoly for that red property group. So here we go. All of you are involved. Remember, again, no money at stake. Here's your first one. In language, what K is in kangaroo is a brand of shoe polish, a flightless bird, and a fruit. And that's Seffi. A kiwi is correct. Well done. That's 1 correct for you. You need 1 more. All right, next question. In television, which fitness guru starred in his workout videos Disco Sweat and Sweatin' to the... And that's Seffi. Richard Simmons is correct, and Seffi has taken the red property group. With that comes $680 combined value, taking you up to $2,910. Well done. We now move over to our yellow property group. With $260 players. You are this question. In nature, a giant panda's main source of food is derived from which? Holy crap, Dave.
Bamboo.
Bamboo is correct. Well done. $260 to you. Takes you up to $640. All right, now we move over to Ventnor Avenue. $260 here, players. Next question. In history, the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo established peace between Mexico and which other country? I'm sorry, players, and 2 of you will be revoking your citizenship because that would be the United States. I understand Dave not knowing it. Come on. Okay, here we go. We're going to cut the property in half now. $130 property players with this next question. A is an apple is an animal composed of only 1 cell that has no fixed shape, and that's Peach.
An amoeba.
Amoeba is correct. That's $130 over to you, taking you up to $1,010. We now move over to Marvin Gardens. $280 here, players, for this next question. In sports, which baseball slugger was known as the Yankee Clipper? Peach.
Ted Williams.
No, I'm sorry. That's going to cost you $280. Takes you $730. Let that get. That'll open the buzzers back up for Dave and Seffi. So, okay. Okay, so just real quick, Jason, so Bond does have a button up there for the buzzer. I'm not sure if you've heard it. Bond's buzzer had not went off, so Dave, you may answer.
Joe DiMaggio?
Joe DiMaggio is correct. $280 over to you takes you up to $920. All right, so getting that settled there on the scoreboard at 920. It's fun getting that fixed up there. Okay, so we've made it through all the properties. If I'm not mistaken, everybody owns a property again. So we're ready for... Say again? Oh, you don't have one, Steffi. All right. Does Dave have the two?
I believe he does, yeah.
Okay, so Dave, you got two. So, Peach, you're going to need two correct answers. Dave, you're going to need one to take the Monopoly, and this will be a really big one for you here. So, here we go. Here comes your first showdown for the yellow group. In education, which British university is older, Cambridge or Oxford? And that's Peach.
Oxford.
Correct. All right. Whoever gives me the correct answer takes the yellow Monopoly. What is the two-word motto for the Boy Scouts of America? Dave.
Prepared.
Be prepared is correct. And Dave, you have taken the yellow property group. That comes with $800 of combined value, taking you up to $1,720. Now we're going to make that turn onto 4th Street. We're in our green property group, and we're going to start with a very specific property. That's right. It's Pacific Avenue. Sorry, guys. This is the last time I'm going to say it this season. $300 property with this question. Everybody's involved. Which Nobel Prize winner did Time Magazine name Person of the Century? And that's Dave.
Einstein?
Is correct. $300 to you takes you up to $2,020. We move to the home of North Carolina. $300 players for this question. What is an opera? Is the Japanese art of decorative pictures? And let's see, that's Dave.
Origami?
Origami is correct. $300 more takes you up to $2,320. All right, we now move over to the President, Pennsylvania Avenue. $320 here to make it. All right, we now their buzzers reset. Okay, very good. Here we go. $320. Next question. In science, which 15th century Polish astronomer was the first to suggest that Earth orbits the Sun?
Galileo.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's going to cost you $320, taking you down to $410. So Dave or Seffi can buzz in now. And if you buzzed in previously, you'll need to buzz in again.
Answer it. Staying quiet.
Okay, so no, all right, nobody buzzed in there. So correct answer on that was Copernicus.
Yeah.
So we're now going to need to cut that property value down in half. It is now a $160 property. Here comes the question. Polar. We're going to need to on, and that's Peach.
9 sides.
9 is correct. $160 comes over to you. That takes you up to $570. All right, so once again, Peach and Dave, you will be having the showdown here. Dave, I need one correct answer from you once again. Peach, I'm going to need 2 from you. So here we go. Here is your showdown for the green properties. The Beatles made their American television debut performing on which night? And that is Peach.
The Ed Sullivan Show.
Sullivan Show is correct. That's 1 for you. Next correct answer takes the greens. Which dessert made with lady fingers and espresso gets its name from the Italian phrase "pick me up"? Peach. I'm sorry, incorrect. No money lost there, Dave. You got a free shot at it. Say again, Dave? Pass. Okay.
Even guess anything.
That one's tiramisu. Lost there. My wife's favorite ones right there. All right, next one. The 4 Gospels of the New Testament are attributed to Matthew, Mark. That's Peach.
John.
No, I'm sorry. I'll finish the question for you, Dave. The 4 Gospels of the New Testament are attributed to Matthew, Mark, John, and who?
Luke.
Luke is correct, and you have taken the yellow property group, or excuse me, the green property group. I apologize. That comes with $920 of combined value, taking you up to $3,240. We now move over to our final property group of the acquisition phase. These are our dark blue properties, and we start with Park Place. This is a $350 property, players. Here's your next question. The highest temperature ever recorded on Earth was at the town Aziza, and that is Peach.
Africa.
Africa is correct. $350 to you takes you up to $920. And we have now come to the final property. It's the biggie. It's Boardwalk. $400 property. Here comes what may be the final question of the acquisition round. Trademarked by DuPont in 1946, which coating is used on cooking utensils to prevent sticking? And that's Effie.
Teflon.
Teflon is correct. $400 to you takes you up to $3,310. All right. That means our final showdown here is going to be between Seffi and Peach. I need is one correct answer to take this final Monopoly. This one's important. Here we go with your showdown. In advertising, which paper towel brand calls itself the quicker picker upper? And that's Peach.
Bounty.
Bounty is correct, and Peach, you have taken the dark blue properties. With that comes
Christmas miracle.
That's right, $750 of combined value, taking you up to $1,670. And that brings us to the end of the acquisition phase. So let's take a look at where we stand in this moment. So right now in third place, and excuse me, I've got to hit a little button here so I can see some stuff. Okay, in third place is Peach with $1,670, and you have 2 property groups. In second place is Dave, $3,240, and you have 2 property groups. And in first place right now is Seffi with $3,310 and 4 property groups. We are going to be taking a little break for just a moment. You'll see some moving around. It's going to be a little different because we don't have all the same cut shots and whatnot, but things are going to go on mute for a minute. So Travis will be muting in just a moment as the music plays us out. We are going to be going through doing some upgrades to these properties. When we come back, it'll be time for that 15-minute big money round to find out who's going to be the Season 2 champion right here on Monopoly. and welcome back here to Monopoly, the championship game of Season 2. Man, we have got a fantastic game going so far. Excuse me there. Let's go ahead and have a quick little recap of where things stand. As we take a look at the board, you see there are hotels on every single property because we had lots of money won last round. And let's go ahead and take a look at our scoreboard. Right now in third place is actually our green player Seffi at $310. In second place is our red player Peach at $670. And in first place is our gold player Dave at $1,740. Well, this is the time, and it's one of the first times that you have seen this happen this season, as I am not only going to be bringing out my good friend Mr. Monopoly, Jason Myers, but along with him, I'm going to be bringing out Senior Monopoly, Jose Cazares. Gentlemen, join me on the stage.
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up?
Hey! Hey, yo!
Good to have you guys here with me. Man, we have had a great game so far. 3 absolutely supremely intelligent players. So if you would, Jason, go ahead and start with you. How do you feel about how the game's going so far?
I'm surprised that this board looks the way it does, because I was expecting a whole green takeover with Seffi having taken over half the board. I thought he was going to take over the rest of it along the way. But Peach and Dave both were like, you stop right there, mister. You don't move any further. You shall not pass.
Well, and you know, Jose, that's really true there, because, you know, Peach started it off, and Seffi went on a run, then Dave decided to get involved, and then Peach finished it off. So what did you see from your vantage point?
Well, like Jason said, I'm surprised it's been this competitive. I mean, I really thought this was going to be a one-sided affair as well, to be honest. But
well, it is most certainly not been that.
Yeah, I know. This is going to be one hell of a big money round to end off the season with. That is for sure.
That it is. Well, it is time for us to take those positions. So just a little different than the season. He's actually taking the place out on the board. You see, looks like Mr. Phillips just a little. Going to go and stand out there on the go, and he will be the person that we move around the board, showing us where we are supposed to be. And then Mr. Monopoly himself, Jason Myers, he will be doing our dice rolling. So, of course, as always, this is our 15-minute big money round. This is going to determine who is going to be our Season 2 champion, and here is how it works. It's pretty much the same as always. We're going to go around the board as many times as we can within that 15-minute time limit. We will be stopping on properties. If that property belongs to you, you're going to get a trivia question that just comes to you and you alone if you own that property. If you get it correct, you are going to get the dollar amount that property is worth with that upgrade of the hotel on it. If you get the question wrong, however, it won't cost you any money, but it will become a toss-up question for the other 2 players. Now, if one of them decides they're going to buzz in for it and they get it right, they're going to steal that round money and it's going to go into their bank. But caution, get it wrong and you're going to lose that money, and that can make a big change to the game in a hurry. We've also got other special spaces on the board, such as the utilities, the waterworks, and the electric company, which that'll be a roll of the dice by Mr. Monopoly. It'll be worth 100 times the value of the dice roll. Let me get this straight. Then we've got community chest and chance, which Mr. Monopoly will be drawing those cards for us tonight, and he will read them off for us on what that's going to be, whether it's good or bad for the players. Then, of course, we've got those railroads, the hostile takeovers, which can change this game in an instant. Of course, we've got our free parking spot over in the corner as well, which starts off with $500 in the pot. Anytime there's something bad that goes on the board, we will add money to that pot. If it gets landed on, toss-up question, chance for you to get some money. So, if you guys are ready, I know I am, it's time for us to play the 15-minute big money round. Here we go. So, that timer will start after we have the first roll, and Senior Monopoly has moved to the correct position and told us what spot he has landed on. All right, Mr. Monopoly, give us the roll.
Well, I'm off to a fantastic start with these dice.
That's okay. Takes a little getting used to.
So we got a 1 and a 4 for a 5.
Uh-oh.
Starting it off big with that hostile takeover. Players, correct answer to this question will give you a chance to take over somebody's property.
All right, players, hands on buzzers here. Which type of steerable balloon airship is named for the German count who invented it? And that's Peach.
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin is correct. All right, Peach, which property group would you like to attack?
I'm going to go for the Reds.
All right, so the Reds, so if you'll go ahead and move around there, Senior Monopoly, we're going to start with Kentucky Avenue. So, Peach, we need 3 correct answers here. Remember, if you get one wrong, that means you are going to pay the rent amount over to Steffi. So here we go. Here is the first one starting on Kentucky Avenue. $1,050 is at risk. In politics, which former KGB agent succeeded Boris Yeltsin as president of Russia?
Khrushchev.
No, I'm sorry. That's Vladimir Putin, and that means you are going to be paying $1,050 over to Steffi, so that's going to take Steffi up to $1,360. And that's going to take you to negative 380 if my math serves me correctly. And with that, that means this hostile takeover was unsuccessful. All right, so, Mr. Monopoly, next roll, please.
Well, we got doubles, and it's a 4.
Oh, no.
And
Landed on the B&O Railroad.
Choo-choo, players. It's time for another hostile takeover. All aboard if you want to try to take over somebody's property. Good luck.
All right, players, in geography, which of the United States is nicknamed the Keystone State? Each.
Heck with that. Missouri.
No, I'm sorry. Dave or Steffi? Steffi.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is correct. All right, Steffi. Which property group would you like to attack?
I would like to do the purple ones.
All right, the purple. So, Jose, if you'll go around there, starting over on Metrain, there is not money for pass and go. Jason, if you wouldn't mind maybe muting while we are waiting on your roll. Thank you. All right, so starting here on Metrain, you've got 250 risk for this question. In movies, Scamp's Adventure is the home video sequel to which Walt Disney animated film?
Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp is correct. So now we move over to Baltic Avenue. $450 at risk here. If you get it correct, you will have stolen the purple property group and you will take its combined value. So here's your next question. Attributed to an ancient Greek, what is the traditional oath taken by physicians to observe medical ethics?
Hippocratic Oath.
The Hippocratic Oath is correct. Steffi, you have stolen the purple property group, so we're going to take that purple property group, we're going to turn it green, and we're going to give you $120 of combined value, taking you up to $1,480. All right, Mr. Monopoly, next roll, please.
Three and a 1 for a 4.
And that takes us to the chance space. Yeah, chance space.
Okay. Now I get to flip this thing.
What's that card?
We're going on another railroad, everybody. We're going on a reading railroad.
Well, I don't have to go that far.
And if you pass go, everybody gets $200 along the way. So.
All right. So first, we're going to give all players $200. So that'll take Peach to negative 180. We'll take Dave to 1940 and Steffi to 1680. All right, and again, we said it's a hostile takeover, so players, hands on your buzzers. Here comes that toss-up question. In science, which famous French oceanic explorer invented the aqualung? And that's Steffi.
Jacques Cousteau.
Jacques Cousteau is correct. All right, Steffi, which Monopoly would you like to attack?
Yellow.
All right, going for the yellows. All right, that's going to bring us around. You're going to be starting at Atlantic Avenue, $1,150 at risk on this first question. Named in honor of Antoinette Perry, what annual award is given for excellence in theater?
The Tony Award.
The Tony is correct. We now move over to Ventnor Avenue. Another $1,150 at risk here. In periodicals, which American magazine founded by Jan Wenner has had Mick Jagger on its cover over 20 times?
Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone is correct. And finally, we go to Marvin Gardens. $1,200 at risk here. What A as an apple is both a loose knotted scarf and a horse racing track in England?
Ascot.
Ascot is correct, and you have stolen the yellow properties. We're going to turn those green. And with that, once we get those turned green, all right, there we go. We are going to be giving you $800 of combined value, which takes you up to $3,680. All right, Mr. Monopoly, next roll. I swear if you roll another 4. Oh my God.
I'll be over here.
Should I take over the? Should I take over your?
It's a 4.
And that's going to land us on Community Chest.
Go to jail. Go to jail. Go to jail.
Well, this one is reserved for the green player, so Seppi, you receive for services $25.
Okay.
All right, $25 going to Seppi. Takes him to $3,705. All right, next roll, please.
Please roll another 4. I would love that.
I swear to God! Oh no! No!
Yep. Yep.
Hello.
It's a 5. Relax.
3 and 2 for a 5, and that's going to land us on Luxury Tax.
Luxury tax.
Sad news, players. You have to pay the luxury tax for $75 from everybody. Please and thank you.
All right, so that $75 getting taken away from each player. That's going to let him get that. So that's going to be $225 added into the free parking jackpot, which takes it up to $725. All right, I think that's getting taken care of up there. Doing the math real quick. While he does that, go ahead and give us our next roll, Mr. Monopoly.
Somehow I lost the other day.
Good job.
We know it's at least a 6. I just need to find the other die.
Nice job, Jason.
Okay, can we pause the timer, please? We've lost a die.
Yeah, I actually have to step away.
Petition to add 5 minutes to it.
30 seconds, I'll be back.
Where did you see it last?
The only place I saw it last was right here in the dice table. Like I picked it up and I released it.
I got it.
It's down underneath here.
How in the hell?
It got lodged into the table. Yeah, just kind of give it a toss there. Should be good. Now that roll.
That is.
Alright, we'll wait till he gets back in there and then we'll go from here.
Alright, he's back.
Good?
Did I say how long is left or leave it as a surprise?
Just leave it as a surprise.
There we go.
Alright, 6 and a 5 for an 11.
Alright, I think Jose may have walked away, so I'm going to do this for him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are on Connecticut Avenue.
Not
Connecticut Avenue with a hotel. So Seffi, that's $600 for right answer to this question.
Alright, Steffi, for $600. What is the official national language of Brazil?
Portuguese.
Portuguese is correct. $600 you to $4,270. And Jose, you're over on Connecticut.
I was about to say, okay. Sorry.
All right, next roll, please.
There's that 11 again, 6 and a 5.
All right, another 11. Oh, and there it comes. That is the free parking jackpot. Tell them about it.
Well, players, any money that exists here in free parking is up for grabs due to a right answer. We have, if I remember right, $725.
That is correct. $725. Players, everybody toss up. Hands on buzzers for this question. In music, before releasing Wednesday morning 3 a.m., which duo recorded? And that is Peach.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Simon and Garfunkel is correct. Well done. $725 comes to you. That's going to take you to $470 in the positive. Well done. All right, Mr. Monopoly, next roll.
4 and 6 for a 10. Oh boy.
Oh, and that's going to take us to jail, which that'll cross us over the other side. All players is going to pay $50 immediately to come right back out of jail. So that has Peach at $420. Then we've got Dave, $18.15, and then Steffi will be at $42.20. All right, next roll, please.
5 and a 2 for a 7.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
All right, that makes us land on Community Chest. What card do we have this time?
Go to jail. Go to jail. Go to jail.
Well, it's not go to jail, but this is good news for everybody here. Everybody receives services for $25.
All right, $25 per player. So Peach goes up to $445. Dave will go up to $18.40. And Steffi will go to $42.45. All right, next roll, please.
There it is again.
Oh.
6 and a 1 for a 7.
All right, and looking ahead, I can see that's going to take us to, that's Illinois Avenue.
Yep, and Seffi, another chance to get some more money. There's $1,100 riding on this question.
All right, Seffi. Named for a Swiss doctor, which psychological test is based on interpretations of a series of standard ink blots?
Rorschach test.
Rorschach test is correct. Well done. All right, that's going to give you $1,100 more dollars, taking you up to $5,345. Next roll, please.
5 and a 1 for 6. Boy.
Oh boy.
That's
1,
more
2,
money.
3, 4, 5, 6, and
Go to jail. That's going to be, again, $50 per player coming off. We'll let that get sorted out there. So that's, and I didn't count it a minute ago, so that's $300 more in the free parking jackpot, so it's currently up to $800. All right, next roll, please.
This time there's a 6 and a 3 for a 9.
All right, that's going to take us over to New York Avenue.
All right, Seffi, a chance to recoup some of the money you lost. There's $1,000 at stake this time.
All right, Seffi. In nature, cirrus, nimbus, and stratus are all forms of what?
Clouds.
Clouds is correct. Well done. All right, we are going to give you an additional, let's see, what property is he sitting on right there in New York? So that's an additional $1,000, taking you to $62.95. All right, next roll.
Six and a 5 or an 11. Pay up.
oh my god.
There's another $50 off for each player going to jail. So that's going to take the free parking jackpot up to $950. All right, that sound means we have 1 minute remaining in the round. Next roll, please. And someone has left their door open.
5 and a 3 for an 8.
1, 2, 3,
And that's going to
5,
take
6,
us.
7, 8.
That's going to take us to
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
And this goes to Seffi. Surprise. $9.50 on the line.
All right, Seffi. In art, Leonardo da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa in which century?
It was the 16th century.
16th century is correct. Well done. All right, that's going to be $950 more. And looks like that math's already getting done before I even have to look at it. $7,195 is what I see on the screen. Next roll.
6 and a 3 for a 9.
2.
All right, so that roll happened in time, so we're going to go ahead and play this roll out. So that is Ventnor Avenue.
All right, Seffi, last chance for money. $11.50 on the line.
All right, Seffi. In math, what P as in Paul is a fraction or ratio with 100 as the denominator?
Percentage.
Percentage is correct. That's $1,150 added to your total. So that's going to take you up to $8,345. And as we know, we heard the sound a minute ago that time is up for the big money round. Let's take a look at where things stand in this moment. Right now in third place is Peach at $345. In second place is Dave at $1,740. And in first place is Seffi with $8,345. We're going to take our final commercial break. As we do, we're going to be selling back all of those upgrades. When we come back, we're going to find out who the Season 2 champion is, and we're going to play one final special going around the block right here on Monopoly. Are we clear? Welcome back here to Monopoly, the Season 2 Championship game, and that was quite the interesting big money round, if I do say so myself. Did not go exactly the way I thought it was going to, but let's go ahead and finish this thing up here and take a look at what we had happen. So we start off with the player that finished the big money round in third place, Mr. Peach Baskets. He had $345 coming out of that round. When we sell back all of his upgrades, he was able to net an additional $500, which means tonight he will finish with $845. Next will be our gold player, our second place player, Dave. He had $1,740 coming out of that last round. When we sell back all of his upgrades, he was able to net an additional $750, which means tonight he will finish at $2,490. And now we come over to the player that finished that previous round in first place, Seffi. He had $8,345. When we sell back all of his upgrades, he was able to net an additional $4,250, meaning tonight he finishes with $12,595. Seffi, you are the Season 2 Monopoly champion. Congratulations. All right, Seffi, we will come back and talk to you here in just a moment. But first, let's go ahead and talk to our other players first. We'll start with our player that finished in third place overall, Peach. Peach, $845. Man, you got a really good start in the acquisition phase tonight. Getting that first Monopoly, but then from there, the bottom just fell out. What happened?
Seffi happened. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think if what I'm hearing is true,
broken me.
I have a feeling.
Especially during the acquisition round.
I have a feeling there's two things going through your mind. One being that you want to start
out of my element.
Right. I'm sure that you want to.
Nothing good happens.
Yeah, you want to start a bumper sticker, hashtag Seffi happened. And then, second of all, I'm sure that you're asking yourself, where the hell is the sports categories? Yeah, so I have to say, coming into it there, Peach, with you having finished in second place last year, I really and truly believe that there was a good chance that this could be your year, but unfortunately, you slid back into third place. But here's the good news. You had the most money won, if I'm not mistaken, for the season. We're going to take your total that you had tonight, the $845, and we're going to multiply it by 2.5 times, meaning tonight we're going to add an additional $2,112 to your season total, which means for this season, you are going to walk away, Peach, with $284,192. Hey, that is not a small amount of change to sneeze at.
I will sleep well at night knowing that I got that far leading up to this point, mostly. But yeah, that was a nice total, at least, to finish the season out with, and I will gladly take it.
Well, and I think the thing for you is you've made it to the championship game 2 years in a row. Will we see you back again in Season 3 to see if you can make it back again?
Yes, absolutely, without a doubt.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to give it up there for Mr. Peach Baskets. Fantastic player, fantastic champion. Lots of money that he's going to be able to play around with, and that money will be getting added to your MVG bank within the coming days. So thank you very much, Peach. Next, we move over to our player that finished in second place overall now in the season, Mr. Dave Standish. Dave, $2,490 on the night. Again, you started off a little off opposite of Peach, kind of started off weak for a while. Really, as we got into 3rd Street, making that turn on to 4th Street, you really started to come on, and it looked like you were going to make a run. But then things just kind of, as they say, petered out a little bit from there. What would you say was maybe your downfall tonight?
Well, I have struggled with being fastest on the buzzer, and it took a little while to figure this one out because normally I play with the space bar in our other game, but I didn't want to be jumping up and down all night, so I had to figure it out with the click instead. I mean, honestly, and that's where the hostile takeovers came in, was just fastest buzzer, and there was a lot that I honestly just didn't know, and then there was stuff that I knew half second later, and then there was stuff that I just got out buzzed on, and then when Steffi was landing on his cards in the last round, he answered correctly to things I did not know. So, but a silver medal is my second place for a whole season, is my personal best at MVG, and like a typical Canadian, I will take my silver medal to a high-powered American and be ready for next time.
Well, hey, you did a fantastic job. You are definitely one of the up-and-coming players here at MVG Productions and Grandma Studios. Again, you are not going away empty-handed, because we're going to take that $2,490 you won tonight for coming in second place. We are going to multiply your winnings there by 5, meaning tonight you're going to add an additional $12,450 to your season total, which means for season 2, you're going to walk away with $142,447 going directly into your MVG bank account. I know that's got to feel nice.
Feels great. I am grateful, and now I can down and
you can jump up and down. Well, again, just like with Peach, we hope we will see you back later on this year for season 3.
You bet, absolutely.
All right, well, thank you very much there. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Mr. Dave Standish. Again, another fantastic player, and he makes his home country of Canada look good. And now, the man of the hour, and the man that's pissed a lot of people off, Wario, Seffi, whatever you want to call him. Seffi, that was, I think, at the end of the day, while you started a little on the weaker side, finished off what seemed a little weaker. Other than that, it was kind of pure domination at that game. From your perspective, tell me what you saw.
Well, as I was thinking from the acquisition round, it looked like at the very beginning I was kind of like, okay, this wasn't so bad. Then once I got past, the red properties there, and I just couldn't buzz in though for a little while. But I just, had 2 really good people who were giving things there. Then when I got to the big money round, I just got lucky with those hostile takeovers, and I guess that's what. And plus also the way the dice were rolling with all those go to jails though. It just kept me on all the properties that I had there as well, though. So that's probably another reason why everything just went my way tonight.
Well, and I will say, and I think it's fair to say here at the end of the season, that's one of the things is there are certain property groups that are the best ones to have, and you kind of had them all bunched in there together, and then with those hostile takeovers, you took over some of the other ones that are very important, and you were able to keep them away from it because, as you said, we kept going over there and hitting the go to jail, so even what little money they could win, they just weren't able to get to.
Yeah, this is very true, though. But I'll tell you right now, these guys are very good players, and I applaud your efforts for the whole season, guys. You deserve much more than what you get tonight, though. I salute both of you so well.
And that's very nice of you to say. Well, Seffi, good news is we're going to take that $12,595 that you won there, and for winning the game, we're going to multiply that times 10, meaning as of right now, you have winnings tonight of $125,950. But here's the good news. You're not done yet. Would you like to potentially win money beyond your wildest dreams?
You better believe I am ready there, Turd.
Well, then, Seffi, if you would, come join me over here at the dice as we get ready to go once around the block. Come on over. All right. There's a little music to dance to as you came over. All right, so Seffi, this is our bonus game where we're going to go once around the block. So as I go ahead and describe all this to you, people will not really be noticing as much, but those hotels are going to be disappearing, of course. So, Seffi, you have a chance right now to take your winnings for the season, which right now your season total is at $297,742, and you're going to have a chance to potentially take that 6 figures and make it 7 figures. And here's how you're going to do it.
Yeah.
So, of course, we have our board here, and we're going to play the game just like we always do. You're going to have 5 rolls total to try to get yourself all the way around our board. Okay?
Right.
So as you are rolling the dice, for every space that you can make it around the board, with this being the championship game, you will be able to add $5,000 to your total. That is, of course, if you decide to get out of here before you possibly wind up going to jail. Well, how do I go to jail? Well, just as always, there's that go to jail space right up there in the corner. Well, we're going to also add 4 additional go to jail spaces on the board. And Mr. Monopoly and Jose, Senior Monopoly, are going to be taking those go to jail spaces that are right over here with us out onto the board. You're going to add one of those spaces onto 2nd Street, you'll add 1 onto 3rd Street, and you will add 2 onto 4th Street.
All right.
So, where would you like to add your one on 2nd Street that would go between St. Charles Place and New York Avenue?
Let's see. I am going to walk over here so I can take a look here.
Sure thing.
Let's go with Virginia on 2nd Street.
All right, going to put that there on Virginia Avenue as Jose gets that put on there. And Jose, if you use like your I think it's IOJK, stuff like that, you can manipulate the direction of it. It takes a little bit, but you'll get it good enough. All right, then Jason's going to bring one over here for 3rd Street. You're going to put it between Kentucky Avenue and Marvin Gardens.
And I think I would like to put it on the chance space.
All right, so Jason, he'll put that one over on chance. And Jason's going to get down there. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. One of the things that some of you at home will notice, it looks like it's kind of awkward putting it on there. It normally winds up going on better if you've got a VR headset. Unfortunately, there's only, I believe, 1 or 2 people in here right now that have those. So it takes a little more finagling to get those on there just right. So now both of them.
Do you need a hand with that? I can help out with that.
You're welcome to come down here and help if you want to, Bon. They can bring them out to the spots and kind of set them down, and if you want to then manipulate, that'd be great. All right, so then Jason and Jose, if you'll go grab the other 2. So then, Seffi, you're going to now put 2 of them here on 4th Street between Pacific Avenue and Boardwalk.
Okay, I will probably go Pacific
and Pacific
and luxury tax.
And luxury tax. All right, we'll let them get those sat down over here while our friend Mr. Bond Maplewolf again gets it set up exactly, looking real nice and spiffy for the camera. All right, guys. As soon as you kind of just have it there, if you let Bond take over, he'll have it set up even quicker.
There you go.
Give me one moment. My headset decided to say nope. So give me one moment to get it waking up again.
Hey, don't worry. I think your headset says. Yeah, your headset said 1:30, 1:38 Central Time. Nope, I'm done. I'm going to bed.
Yep. Good night, folks.
All right, so yeah, as he finishes getting that set up there, Steffi, we'll continue on. We'll talk about it. He'll get that fixed up here in just a moment. So, of course, as we said, you've got those 5 rolls to make it around. If you roll doubles at any time, that will give you an extra roll to help you around. I mentioned that about getting $5,000 per space that you make it around the board. Again, you've got to make sure that you would take that before you hit one of those go to jail spaces. Now, that sounds like a lot of money, but I'm going to offer you a little bit more than that to continue in this game. If you can make it past go over there, that's normally something that would get you $25,000. Here tonight, with this being the championship game, you make it all the way past go, and that's going to be worth $500,000.
Ooh, nice.
Which tells you, I mentioned 7 figures. Well, you might remember the Monopoly Millionaires Club. If you can be the 3rd person to ever do it and land exactly on go, I'm going to give you $1 million.
Ooh, wow, that'd be amazing.
And it takes 40 spaces, 40 steps to make it from where Jason's at on the board over there right now, all the way around one trip. You've got to get 40 exactly to make that happen. Okay?
All right.
So, we're just giving things here a second for Bond's headset to get rebooted.
Okay,
so
it's awake now. I just have to get back in.
Okay. He's almost up there. So I tell you what, while he does that, if you want to, just a little practice here, Seffi, if you'd like to pick up the dice there and give him a little rollsy. And you will throw them separately. One of the things I suggest is when you grab it, if you kind of flip up, it'll stay inside the bucket there, and it'll give it a nice roll. So I just kind of take yeah. Normally I take it and flip it up.
Maybe not that one.
There we go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
Thankfully, my video is still recording. Okay. I can pick it up, but it's a little tough to get this.
Yeah, it takes some time to get used to throwing it.
And the good thing is, you won't throw it out of, like, the front here. It won't go out of the front, no matter how hard you throw it.
Nice. Aha, I live again.
Yay! So, yeah, everybody's out there. The live chat's lit up right now, Seffi, and they're all telling you good luck. They want to see you become a millionaire tonight here.
All right. How's that look?
All right, so looks beautiful.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, looks good on camera up there. So yeah, we are good to go. All right, so again, 5 rolls. Jason will be over there, moving around. Oh, did you say?
Yeah, we dropped the dice again.
You dropped one. Oh, hold on, I see it. Hold on, I can. There it is.
Thank you.
All right.
Looks good.
All
right, so.
Give it up for him.
That's right. All right, so whenever you're ready, Seffi, go ahead and give those dice a roll.
All right, let me go. Hold on. Trying to remember how to toss it. 1.
All right, so we got a 6 on one, and then a 1 on the other, 6 and 1 for a 7. All right, so again, that's 7 times 5,000, so that's $35,000.
All right.
Already. So do you want to continue
using
on?
the mouse? Is that right? Because you can hold your mouse key for it to shoot harder.
Okay, well, here's what's interesting. It says left mouse to hold and grab, but then as soon as I grab, then it says right, but I was still trying to hold the left mouse here.
Oh, okay.
Left mouse, it says let's go here.
Yeah.
Maybe I could provide like a little suggestion here. So, hold both mouse buttons, and then while you're still holding left, release it. Release the right one, and that'll fire it harder.
That's how it went. Yes.
So yeah,
That's what I'm doing.
All right. So yeah, whenever you're ready. Okay. So as I said.
Okay, I figured it out now. I got it now.
Okay. So yeah, you've got 4 rolls left. 4 rolls left. Do you want to continue on, or do you want to take that 35,000 and get out of here?
I will actually try to continue on. What's my bad?
All right.
I should have a bad roll, right?
So you've got a bad roll right now of, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, bad roll of a 7. That's all there is. All right, so continuing on, you got 4 rolls. Good luck. Go
all right, let's try not to get a 7 here. 1, and we get the other die. Give me a second. There it is. Okay.
All right, so we got 6 and 3 for a 9.
Nice.
All right, so that's 16 spaces around so far. All right, so you still have 24 more spaces to make it around. So let's see, that's going to be, that's 30.
80.
80,000. Yep, that's $80,000 right now. So take 80,000 and walk away, or continue on. Your bad roll right now. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
Yep, 7.
Another 7. Well, I have a good feeling I'm going to try to not get a 7 with this, so I'm going to roll again.
All right, he's going to roll again.
All right, here we go.
Okay, let's roll that one again because that one didn't even flip.
All right,
so.
No, these are not flipping.
Okay, and if you need me to, I may need to come roll them for you because we definitely need them to roll.
Yeah,
okay.
That one to flip. Okay.
Okay.
Get this on.
An assistant necessary too.
Dropped.
I think there was supposed to be an invisible wall at the back of the board there.
Yeah, there we go. All right. 6 and a 2 for an 8.
Barely.
All right, so we've now made it 24 spaces around the board. So you got 16 more spaces to go all the way around. You've got 2 rolls left.
20.
What's that, Jose?
120,000 is what he has.
All right, so you can walk away with that 120,000, or you can continue on with 2 more rolls. Your bad roll right now. Let's see, Jason, where are you? Are you on B&O or are you on?
Oh, 6 and 7.
6 and a 7.
I'm on Illinois. 6 and 7 are his bad rolls.
Yeah, I'm seeing that there. Well, I am rolling here. I figured this is the.
You're rolling?
I might as well try. Yeah, I might as well try.
All right. Here we go. He's got 2 rolls left. Here we go.
I have one here.
Oh.
You left it on the point on that one. Re-roll that one.
No, it's a re-roll.
Okay, we got a 4 on the first die. And a 4. That's a double. That's an 8.
And maybe past this.
Are we liking where this is going?
All right, so you've got 2 rolls left. You have now made it 32 spaces around the board. You are 8 spaces away from becoming a millionaire. Your only roll is a 6. The only roll is a 6.
$160,000.
All right.
So you can walk. You can walk away with 160K, or you can continue on. Remember, landing pass go is worth 500,000. Hit and go on the dot's worth $1 million. But there is 6 standing in your way.
I understand, but I have a good feeling the way I've been going so far. Even if I get a 6, that's okay. I'm going to go for it.
All right, he's going to go for it. Best of luck here. Let's see it happen.
Whoa!
that one hit the
Yeah,
back
I'll
on
get
and
it
came
for
out
you.
anyway.
Here you go.
All right,
All right, we got a 1.
and not be a 5.
And a 5
boy.
for a 6. No!
Are you kidding
I'm
me?
so sorry, Steffi.
We were so close.
God.
And I thought you
Dang it.
certain set.
If I'm not mistaken, this happened last season too. In the championship game, but I'm sorry, Steffi, we can't add any extra money there for you. But again, you are the season 2 champion, and you're going to walk away with $297,742 to be put into your bank account. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our season 2 champion, Scott Steffi McVeigh.
That damn police officer just sniped you at the end. Well done.
Damn it, Officer Bob Brady.
All right. Well, if if you go ahead, our other 2 contestants, if you're still there, if you'll come join us over here. If you're there, come on over and join us. Jason, if you'll come join us over here. Travis, if you wouldn't, well, no, you can't move. Never mind. So just know that Travis is standing somewhere around here. I was going to tell him to come down here, but then that would totally mess up the screen. So, but yeah.
It'd be real interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll get out here just a little bit. So, man, this has been another great season of Monopoly. That means after 2 full seasons now, we've got 58 episodes in the bank. Man, we've had so much fun doing this. As always, Jason, I turn to you now. I'm telling you right now, I definitely thought that Steffi was going to win $500,000.
It looked like it was going to happen. I had my fingers crossed thinking it was going to happen, but that damn 6 came up. Can I just burn that last go to jail card?
Well, and you know myself, I thought to myself, I'm like, all right, let him roll a 6 with the first die, and then he's good to go. But unfortunately, he rolled that 1, and all I could think is that thing we joke about in MVG. I was like, don't you do it. And Steffi's like, I'm going to do it.
And he did it.
But man, so, you know, Jose, I kind of look at you now and, you know, from your vantage point, did you think he was going to get the $500K? Did you think he was going to get the $1 million? Did you think he was going to hit the go to jail? What did you think was going to happen?
I had all the hope in the world that he was going to get the $1 million at best. 500,000 what looked conceivable at that point, but as soon as I saw the 1 show up, I had basically the same thoughts you did. I'm like, please don't snipe him at the end. But he got sniped. Really badly.
Definitely. Yeah, you know, but before we get even too far out of here, Bon, if you wouldn't mind, come down here, join us on stage. I want to give you an opportunity. As I mentioned, this set right here, all of this would not be possible without people like Mr. Bon Maplewolf here and the person that also built the set here. He goes by Doma Fox. I know you guys run, and I've been a part of it, a very successful VR game show group. Would you like to tell the audience a little about the group and maybe how they can find you guys on this?
Well, unfortunately, I don't have a link to the Discord for it at the moment. But yeah, we gather currently twice a week. That is Tuesdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. We have a slew of worlds available. It is even available to the public. It doesn't necessarily have to be through us. Anybody can host, just like you did. Anyone can host an event and do whatever they like with them, but we have various popular games. Of course, there's like Wheel of Fortune, there's Match Game, there's the $100,000 Pyramid that was updated recently. I mean, the list goes on. There's lots of niche games, like Just a Minute, Hot Potato, and then, like I said, the more popular ones, Wheel of Fortune. It is quite a number. And this all started with GS Genesis. He is the VR game show pioneer. He's the one that got this all started. I don't know how many years back, just a couple, I would think, maybe 3 or 4. But yeah, then we started growing. And, well, we have various things going on. He comes and joins us on Saturdays to do a show of his own. That could be like Press Your Luck. It can be Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And there's even Countdown. Some of you might recognize that name, a British game show that is always great to play. And yeah, we do this. I usually am the one streaming it along with a couple of others, and we have a great time. And we have done charity. We have also been at Ferality this year, earlier this month, and we did 3 shows. We did 3 shows in favor of their charity. I forget what the charity was. It is, but yeah, it turned out great. So yeah.
And I know you mentioned there that you yeah, I know you mentioned that you stream. Where could they find you streaming at?
Just like my name, it's Bon Maple Wolf, all one word, no spaces, no underscores, just BAHN Maple Wolf. You'll find me. Yep.
And would that be on Twitch or YouTube?
That is Twitch, yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, you guys
I am focused on Twitch, yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys will definitely want to check that out. If you are interested, of course, if you get into VR chat, either through the VR chat website or through Steam, which is how I kind of got started on it, you'll be able to easily find the games and the worlds in there. As Bond mentioned, there are a ton of them. It's amazing, and they are just as, if not even more, exactly the point than this Monopoly set is. And we've been very blessed for the last 2 years that they've come out and helped us and been a part of this. So as always, as I've told you before, thank you very much, Bon and Dome. I know you're not here with us right now, but thank you. And then I know we've got Thor Klein, or as some of us call him, Corey. Thank you for being here to support us and being good friends to us. We definitely appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, we definitely have lots of fun with you guys. So we really appreciate the
I have posted a link to our Game Chauffeurs Discord. So, folks, if you're watching a Twitch stream, go ahead and use that link and follow the verification process, and we will get you set up.
Yes, that also reminds me, speaking of groups, we do have a VR group as well, which is the Game Chauffeurs. If you want to get connected that way, that is also possible. So, yeah.
Yeah, very great group. Yeah, definitely a great group, a kind group to be a part of, very welcoming. So yeah, like I said, thank you guys very much for that. And again, jump into VR chat, check this stuff out. There is so much out there for those of you that love game shows to be able to come and check out. And while we haven't done a lot of it in MVG that we've put out there, I know it's things that we want to get a little more involved into. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But I think it's about that time that we go ahead and bring this to a close. Sure. Yes, go ahead. Whoever's about to say it. Yep.
Also, don't forget, Doma Fox does have a Ko-Fi page here. If you want to donate to him, let me go ahead and see here. Travis, can you do me a slice and move over here to get a picture of the Ko-Fi page? Slide over to your right.
He has the link posted on his poster there. That's why it's called a poster.
Yeah, that's assuming Travis is paying attention and he's not fell asleep.
It's crazy how that works.
Yeah, so I
folks,
tell
if
you,
want
even
to support Domo, if you want to support DomoFox, just go to ko-fi.com/DomoFox51841.
definitely do that because he puts a lot of time into it.
DomoFox 54821. Is that right?
Yeah.
51841.
51841. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah. Again, I would like to thank everybody that's been out there that supported us in the live chat here on the MVG YouTube page. Thank you so much. Again, to Jason and Travis, Jose, and all those others that have stepped in to help out or that have played, thank you very much for continuing to make Monopoly a success. I know when we started this thing a year and a half, 2 years ago, with a friend of mine, Justin Ray, he was like, well, you can give it a try, see. You may not get a whole lot of people that want to do it, and it's just been a sensation. So definitely had a lot of fun with it. But it's about that time to get out of here. We will be back again for Season 3 starting in October of this year. So for Jose Cazares, for Jason Myers, I was your host, Turd Ferguson, and you sure as hell aren't. We'll see you back here in October for Season 3 of Monopoly. Until then, take care, and good night, everybody.
Okay, Uncle Milty, now you can kill the lights.
Bet Travis is asleep.
Does it surprise you?
This live stream is probably going to be going on until next week because Travis is asleep.